Hi, Bradley.
Hi.
This had to have been a huge challenge for you, and I'm sure you did a lot of prep for it. What sort of people having brain diseases like this did you talk to get your bearing as to how to portray it?
Well, it started with David, really. It's a very personal story for him, and he did it because of his son. I hung out with his son quite a bit and his friends, and they were very open with me in terms of spending time and like a lot of time. And then I have a couple of close friends of mine who are diagnosed bipolar that, unbeknownst to them, I studied. um, um, and then just and then a lot of other stuff. But that was where I sort of found his heart, Pat's heart, because that was the real challenge, was figuring out, really for me, how one processes information. That's the difference. Neurologically, what pathway the information travels through for him to for Pat to understand, to comprehend his emotion. That in there was the key for me to play Pat. Why is it that he is caught in a loop emotionally about something? There has to be a logic to that, and it really was sort of almost mathematically figuring out that logic. And then once I was able to figure out the logic, then Pat could come in and live, because then and it's fascinating to do that, really, and challenging, but very gratifying, because once the neuropathway was discovered, then he could become very much alive. And when he's looking for that wedding video, it could be pretty scary, because he needs that wedding video.
Hi. Hi. How are you?
Hi.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
A couple of things. Just at the point where in the film it was going to get a little bit heavy, you and Chris Tucker would take it in a different direction. What was it like working with him?
Oh, I'm glad you asked about that. He's
Yeah, it's such a serious film. And for you, is this a game changer?
Chris Tucker is incredible, but I was a huge fan of his. People I don't know if they're aware of Jackie Brown and Fifth Element and Dead Presidents. He's an incredible actor, as just apart from being such a great comedian. So I was over the moon to work with him. And David, just again, he just picked two people that worked together. The minute I met him, I thought, oh, this is going to be easy. I believe that we have been friends for quite a long time, because you meet them initially and you have to believe right away that these guys have spent months together every day, all day in a hospital. And that was a lot of fun. And we just started going on this riff about his haircut in the car. And then, in editing the movie, just figuring out how to tonally, make those shifts between drama and comedy occur at almost breakneck speed, but make it believable and essential so it doesn't get too dark. We were really able to mind a lot of those improvisatory moments that Chris and I had together, along with David. Well, I know that I wasn't up here for Hangover, so maybe.
Final question here, Brett. Hey, congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, let's talk Oscar Day. Do you have any methods of de-stressing? You've been going through this whole season. I mean, what are you doing? Are there rituals? Are you lighting candles, taking bubble baths? What are you doing? What's the secret?
That sounds stressful. Lighting candles and taking bubble baths. That's a lot. Yeah. No, not at all. I'm enjoying every minute of this. But it's easy for me because I like people. I think that if I didn't like people, or I had a hard time being around people, that would be difficult. But this has been incredible. And more than anything, recently, especially because of the reaction to the movie, it's gone so much farther than just sort of an award season. I mean, we were in D.C. and showing this movie to the troops. It was incredible, the response that it's had. And so that's talk about a silver lining to this movie, So no, I'm very grateful, and I'm sure the day of, I'll be calming my mother down. She still doesn't know what to wear, so I think I'll be a caretaker that day.
Thank you very much. Thanks so much.
Thank you, guys.